Hi everyone, I am Rahul Kumar. Now, the third Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation Summit was held in Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea on 22 May 2023. It was co-chaired by India and Papua New Guinea Prime Minister and attended by 14 Pacific Island countries. The Indian Prime Minister was honored with a Grand Companion in the Order of Loghu, the highest civilian award of Papua New Guinea. So let's look in detail. First of all, see the map. Where is 14 Pacific Island countries? So it is situated on Oceania region. These countries are mainly comprises in three groups: Micronesia, Melanesia and Polynesia. So let's discuss what are the major highlights of the third Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation Summit. First is India stands with the Pacific Island countries. India supports sovereignty and integrity of all countries and emphasized the shared priority of reforming international institutions and to amplify the voice of the Global South. The Prime Minister mentioned the discussion with Australia, US and Japan as a part of Quad during the G7 summit, focusing on the Indo-Pacific region. In line, leaders from the Quad nation have announced plan to implement open radio access network, beginning with Palau in Pacific region. The Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea also urged India to be advocate for the Pacific Island countries in G7 and G20 summit. So second is 12 formula. Let's look. India also unveils a 12-point development program in areas of healthcare, cyberspace, clean energy, water and small and medium enterprises in Pacific Island countries, according to which India will establish a super specialty cardiology hospital in Fiji, introduce dialysis units and sea ambulance in all 14 Pacific Island countries, and established Jan Aushadhi centers to provide affordable medicines. India will also support the development of the small and medium scale enterprises sector in each Pacific Island nation. India also pledged to provide distillation unit to address water scarcity issue. Third, Tirukural book. Also, the Indian Prime Minister along with Papua New Guinea counterpart also released the Tamil classic Tirukural in Tok Pasian, official language of Papua New Guinea, to bring India thought and culture closer to people of his southwestern Pacific nation. So basically, what is the Forum for India-Pacific Island Corporations? Look, first, India engagement with Pacific Island countries is part of India's Act East policy, a major initiative launched under the rubric of Act East policy for Pacific Island countries is the Forum of India-Pacific Island Corporation. Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation is a multinational grouping developed by cooperation between India and 14 Pacific Island countries, namely Cook Islands, Fiji, Kiribati, Marshall Island, Micronesia, Niue, Tuvalu, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Solomon Island, Tonga, Tuvalu and Vanuatu. It was launched in November 2014 and the first Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation Summit was held in Suva, Fiji in 2014 and second one is held in Jaipur, India in 2015. So what are its objectives? Let's look in one by one. First is to enhance India's relation with Pacific Island countries in various fields such as trade, investment, tourism, education, healthcare, agriculture, renewable energy, disaster management and climate change. Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation also provide a platform for dialogue and consultation of regional and global issues of mutual interest. So, what is the significance of Pacific Island countries? First is geopolitical importance. The Pacific Island nations are strategically located in the vast expanse of Pacific Oceans, which has drawn for the attention of major powers like the US, Russia and China due to their potential for trade, military presence and alliances. Next is economic potential. These nations possess valuable natural resources including fisheries, minerals, timber and tourism assets. Additionally, their exclusive economic zones are rich in marine resources. They also serve as a transit point international trade, connecting various regions across the Pacific. 9 of the world's 10 busiest seaports are in these regions. Now, third is cultural and biological diversity. The Pacific Island nations are home to diverse indigenous cultures, language and tradition which are immense value to humanity. The preservation and promotion of their unique culture heritage contributes a global diversity. Fourth is potential vote bank. The 14 Pacific Island countries bond together by shared economic and security concern, account as many votes in the United Nations and act as a potential votes bank for major power to mobilize international opinion. So let's see how is the India's relation with Pacific Island countries. First, India's and Pacific Island countries share historical and cultural ties and have been engaging with the Pacific Island countries through various bilateral and multilateral forums such as Non-Aligned Movement (NAM) and United Nations and the Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation. Second is India's engagement with the Pacific Island countries is driven by a vision of free and open inclusive Indo-Pacific region as well as its commitment to support the development aspirations and climate change resilience of Pacific Island countries. The references to vision for free, open and inclusive Indo-Pacific are believed to be related to China's increasing assertions in the region. So, what type of assistance provided by India? India has been a reliable partner for Pacific Island countries, especially during COVID-19 pandemic. India has provided vital medicines, vaccines and food to Pacific Island countries as a part of humanitarian assistance and disaster relief effort. Some of the examples of India's support to Pacific Island countries during the COVID-19 pandemic are: India donated 1.2 million doses of Covishield vaccine to Fiji under Vaccine Maitri initiative, supplied essential medicine and medical equipment with $2 million to Papua New Guinea, 100 metric tons of rice to Nauru under its Mission Sagar initiative, line of credit worth $25 million to Fiji for cogeneration power plant project. India extended a line of credit worth $100 million to Samoa for solar power projects. Now, in economic relations, based on 2021-2022, the data of the total annual trade between India and Pacific Island countries is valued at $570 million, and in commodities such as plastics, pharmaceuticals, sugar, mineral, fuels, and ores. Among them, Papua New Guinea is the biggest trade partner in terms of value. Now, what are the future prospects? India and Pacific Island countries have immense potential to enhance the cooperation in various sectors such as blue economy, maritime security, digital connectivity, healthcare, education, and skill development. India can leverage its strength in information technology, renewable energy, space technology, and pharmaceutical, and to offer innovative solutions to the challenges faced by the Pacific Island countries. India can also share its best practices and experience in disaster management and Pacific and climate change adaptation with the Pacific Island countries. So if you want to download this PDF, please check in the description box, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, share, like and comment.